이 진화가 끝날 때는
At the time this evolution ended, the evolution of the cosmos also ended. The universe is a factory where stars produce new material in a massive vortex.
공장입니다. 우주가 엄청난 에너지를
Stars are factories that make tremendous new energy and new matter in the universe.
저 별들의 일어나는 그런 환경들이. 근데 이
But the evolution of producing better materials is finished.
에너지가 안 나와.
Energy is still coming out, but further development for creating new and better materials is now over.
진화는 끝났다. 우주와
We and the universe are moving along together.
이 지구
This planet
이
resides in the galaxy.
있는 운용체가 같은
The same operating system manages all of the galaxies in the universe, and among them is our galaxy.
그런데 그 안에 있는 은하가 우리 은하예요. 우리 은하 안에
This Earth in our galaxy is also part of the space system.
우리만 따로
Earth does not operate outside of this system.
운용되는데
There is an astounding number of planets in our galaxy, and our solar system exists among those many planets.
우리 태양계도 그 많은 행성 속에 있다라는 거죠. 같이
It runs and operates with the same rhythm.
되고 있었던 거예요. 지구촌
The world community is also operating along with our solar system in the same way as the universe.
주의 운행과 똑같은 겁니다. 같이 운영되고 있는 거다.
It is operating all together, not separately.
아닌데
The Earth village which resides in our solar system is energy that is made so reasonably and suitably in our solar system for human beings to live perfectly.
적으로 만들어 놓은 이 에너지가 이 지구촌이에요. 요 안에 우리
And we live inside this Earth.
우리는 우주
We live together in space by tuning into this rhythm.
그래서
Our growth on Earth has reached 70% as the operation of the universe has also achieved 70%.
끝난 겁니다. 우리는 30
But no one knows how humanity should live in the next 30%.
인자 이
Now is the time for us to find this answer and to live according to it. Why? Because this is our life. The future is not the era of our ancestors and our parents. Instead, it is our time to live our lives.
앞으로 미래는 우리 시대예요. 우리가 열어가야
We must open this new era.
된다. 이것을
It is called the humanistic period and is the age when human beings are the masters.
주인이 되는 시대. 이제
Now is the time for people to run the world community. When human beings manage Earth properly, they will then operate the universe.
여기서 뛰어나서
And when they can handle everything in space naturally, an era will open where they will then manage grand nature. Such an age will begin from now on. Up until 2012 was the old format. From 2013 is the future format. Time period is divided in such a way to conform to the law of 327.
앞으로는 미래
Our lives will be joyful only when we live our lives in the future format. And from now on, we will open an era where we can experience joy. Not just a good period, but a joyful period.
좋은 시대
A good period was when we were living prior to reaching 70%. As we view this by the 327 rule, it was a good era when we were growing up.
좋다라는
Let me explain goodness in a more detail to help you better understand.
좋다가 말다.
It can be said a good time was when you like something and then dislike it, where this state of feeling doesn't last forever.
또 꺾인다. 왔다가
Good things come and go, like a rhythm.
리듬을 타는 시대. 뭔가를
For example, if a lover says, "Darling, I love you," then you feel great.
있으면 안
But later on, when he or she seems to not love you, then you become disappointed or get upset with him or her. So this was an example of liking something and then cooling down, liking something, then cooling down.
작용이 일어나서 또 아닌 거.
It happens because good things come and go, which creates side effects where you no longer like it. What does a joyful period mean? It's not joy with ups and downs, but joy, then delight, then happiness. Your happiness will continue to increase without ups and downs. Why would it happen that way? Since we live correctly by tuning into the rhythm of the age of righteous living, and if we care for and love all people at this point, we will live joyfully by moving up to the next stage.
리듬을 맞추는 거죠. 그 다음에 한 단 올라가면 즐겁게 살아져야 돼. 그다음 한 단 더
If you go up one more level, you will live with delight.
한 단 더 올라가면
If you go up one step further, you will end your life by living happily. If we met because we liked each other.
이걸 잘 살리고
You have to keep this condition and move on to the next level of joyfulness.
그럼 좋은 거
How do good things happen and how does joy happen?
이런 걸 풀어보는
Now we live in a knowledge-based society and the time has come to solve this question.
다른 티만 준다면
One example of a good thing is when someone gives you money when you don't have it.
돈을 대주니까 좋은 거예요. 내가 다
When you want a diamond and if someone gives you a diamond, then it is good.
이게 뭔가가
It's a good thing for someone to provide you with a building that you want to have or to buy you a pair of shoes that you would like to wear.
좋아 미치겠네. 이게 좋은 거예요.
This is what a good thing is.
근데
Then how would a joyful event happen?
내가 당신한테
Giving material possessions to someone never makes you joyful.
물질은
When someone gives you something when you need it, you feel good.
내가 필요할 때 주니까 좋은 거죠. 하지만
But you can never have joy that way.
네
When you help others to live their lives righteously, you will feel joy.
너 인생을 살아가는데 내가 도움 줬다. 물질이 아니고 지금 필요한 것들을
It is not joy to give someone the things they need or to be kind to others.
필요한 게 아니고 내가
When you live for others by being helpful without giving them material possessions,
내가 도움
the returning grateful energy from them makes you feel joyful.
고마워서
When you truly live for others and that person feels so thankful, you feel joy.
때 거기서 너무 고마워할 때 내가 즐겁다. 고마워할 때
It is not mere good feelings that you get, but a constant state of joy.
내 인생
Living life righteously is the proper way that people should live.
물질이 필요할 때
It is one of the ways that people help each other with material items when they need them.
다르게 사는 때에
But people must help each other to live their lives righteously.
이때는
And at that moment, joy arises.
진정으로 고마워.
You become joyful when the people whom you have helped are appreciative.
시작하면 어떻게 되냐?
What happens if you have joy?
에너지가
Energy at your disposal for use will double.
진정 내가
If you truly live for others, your power will double.
힘이 성장해서 쓸 수 있게 돼 있어요. 자연의 힘은 그렇게
This is how to use the power of nature.
내 욕심이
If you are greedy, then you can't use that much of nature's power.
우리가 바르게 잘 살
If you live well and righteously, the availability of nature's power at your disposal will increase.
지금 이 스승님이 늘어나듯이
If I live to benefit others, the limit of universal energy at my disposal increases.
쓸 수 있는 힘의 한도가 늘어나요. 자꾸 늘어나.
It will keep growing.
바르게 살면
If you live correctly, then nature's power at your disposal keeps growing and the limits will increase.
우리 사회에서
Your bank credit limit increases when you live diligently in society.
그렇게 열심히 사니까 은행에서 우리한테 신용 보증이 서주는 그런 뭐 한도액이 자꾸 늘어나죠. 똑같은 원리예요.
It is the same principle.
이게 어떠한
This implies that currently we are experiencing and studying the laws of grand nature.
그런 거니까 우리가
Let me summarize since I have spoken for too long.
좀 지기고질란지. 그게 요 지구촌의
Pollution on Earth starts with the corruption of the direction of human lives and the thoughts of human beings.
이거부터
So when we correct this first, the pollution of the global village will be solved.
이해됩니까?
Do you understand?